Hi, I'm Andy with Dayloom. I'm the lead designer, and I am here in McLean, Virginia. We are in the Swinks Mill neighborhood. As you can see, a gorgeous house and property. What got us here was the customer was looking for a different type of design. They already had a lighting system in place that another company put in a few years ago. The problem was some of the lights already started to go out. Some of the main issues they were looking for were not addressed in the initial design from the other company. One of those being, as you can see, this grand entrance. This was not well illuminated. The house was lit. Some of the trees in the front yard were lit, but they also really wanted to focus on functional lighting to go along with the aesthetic. And what my job was as the designer was to come up with a way to beautify, enhance, update the lighting, but also really add to that functional lighting. The customers here are getting up there in age. They have a lot of friends that are older, and they were really worried about the stairs coming up, but they didn't want the typical, they definitely didn't want floodlights. They didn't want the basic path lights. They wanted something that made sense. So when I met with them initially, I came prepared with a design in place. Something different that we do at Dayloom is I already come prepared with architectural drawings and a rendering, which is the drawings are a plat of the property with the design already in place, already marked up, just like you think of blueprints of an architect would draw up. We do the same thing just in lighting. And then the rendering, which is a visual of the house of what it could look like if they had our design. So once I brought that to them, they already were impressed by that presentation and seeing what I had in place. But what was different was my idea was to light this area from the roof line. That was something that the other company didn't address or think of, and that's also where I wanted to be different. And to me, it's thinking outside of the box. Those are the things that will set our designs apart from the typical landscape company that also does lighting. This is our specialty. Lighting is what we do, and this is what we're extremely good at over the years. Now as lead designer here for 10 years, I've been here 16 years. Those are the things, after taking multiple courses and training with the top designers in the world, I look at things a lot differently than I did 15 years ago, 16 years ago. So what I wanted to do was better illuminate the house, but also find a way that's gonna meet their goals but look beautiful. It's not going to be, I don't want the stair lighting to be the standout. I just want that to be something that blends in with my overall design, with the pretty, with the aesthetic. And I think we really nailed it out of the park with that. And what I did was I have miniature downlights kind of hidden up there in the roof. And I wanted to downlight or moonlight the grand entrance, the grand stairs leading up to the front door, but in a way where it's very organic. It doesn't look like floods on the grand entrance. It's soft, it blends in. It doesn't take away from the uplighting. It doesn't take away from the pretty crepe myrtles that are lit. So we use the miniature downlight because using Sterling lighting fixtures, fully adjustable. I set them soft but bright enough to showcase the stairs. And I also put glare shields in all of the lenses, so when you're coming up, you're not getting that typical floodlight glare. You don't notice where the light source is coming from. You just see the stairs, the beautiful grand entrance lit, and then that's why I really want to blow them away with the trees in the front yard, the house perfectly lit. We even did some of the cherry on top kind of design tricks, which was lighting both chimneys. I have all the dormers lit. Those are things that you don't typically see in a lighting design or in homes that are lit, but those are the kind of things we do that will really set our designs apart from the other guy. So that's why people like to have us come out and do the designs, and I think as you'll see shortly when it's dark, it'll really blow you away.